Well, we just put these new tracks on to find out that the grease fittings were not keeping grease, so the barrel must be shot on the tensioner. I'll show you here. That's this part. Go ahead and pull that barrel off of that cylinder, that piston, and reseal it. And, well, reseal the new one since that's shot. But I'll get on the other side here and show you how to pull the track off with just a digging bar and having the skid loader up off the ground. So here's how I rigged it up back here. Just pick the machine up, make sure it stays up. I gotta pick it up again. I just leave the track like that since I'm not taking the track all the way out. It's drifted down a little. So let me get over there. So get your digging bar, put it right like that, as far up as you can. You might have to move the sprocket, but just like that. You know, you could take a maybe a 2x2 or something, but this worked pretty easy for me the first time. So I'm going to put the machine in H pattern since this is just normally ISO, so I don't have to sit down and I can drive one side at a time is what I'm getting at. But it's safer to just have somebody else with you. But I'm going to stand up in here and do this. While I'm up here, I'm going to switch it over to ISO. Put the lap bar down. Unlock our hydraulics. And drive just this joystick backwards. And you want it maybe about there. Might have just went too far. Put your park brake on, and should just be able to come out here. And I didn't go far enough, but be able to work it off. Let me do it some farther. I'm gonna put the phone on the track. Get out here, try and pry this off. I might have gone too far back, but that's about how you do it. And then I'll show you how to do it down there. It gets easier. So just be safe. Alright, after some wiggling around, it's really close. I just got to do some more wiggling and just try and pull it my way. A second pry bar would be helpful, because I can get down behind that track and back here and pry it off, but it'll work. These tracks are a little bit narrower than the factory ones, but you get the idea. Maybe hook a chain to it or something. Pull it as far as you can. Let me work on the bottom. Well, I picked the machine up off the ground to get some clearance for that, so I could pry it out. I didn't even have to pry it out. And pretty much there it is. You can kind of tug on it and fall on the ground, come off that sprocket. You might have to use pry bar and stick down through here and walk it forward and off, but there it is. Clean up this space and this space really good, maybe back there, and this should pretty much just pull out really easy. Same thing with the piston and cylinder that's behind it. So there's some wheat jam down in there, no big deal. After scraping some of this stuff out of here, there it is. This here is a little more dirty than the other side, but that should just freely pull out. Get this all cleaned up so it's easy. I mean, maybe you'll be able to get something up over here and hook behind it, just so it's easier for you. But yeah, this is with the, it just slid right over the bucket, so don't have to put the machine back on the ground. Maybe for your safety you should put something underneath, but it's just the way I'm doing it.